Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Rachel of GatheredPlans. This kit is called Sage by TwoLilBees and it's in silver foil. It's beautiful. It's got these beautiful greens, which I'm obsessed with, and it's a very, very deluxe kit. So with that being said, I have some bad news. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news if this is your first time hearing it, but I feel like it's probably safe to bring it up now, and it's pretty appropriate since I'm using a kit from TwoLilBees. But I found out actually during the live where I filmed the foundation of the spread from Lauren and a bunch of other people that joined the live that TwoLilBees is closing. And this video is up on Tuesday, so her last day was yesterday, the 31st. So hopefully you guys got a chance to shop her sale and stock up on like kits and stickers that you might have wanted from previous seasons. I think she had a poll to see what kits you wanted to bring back, and she brought back and restocked based off of that information. So just bummer, huge bummer. I found out during the live, and if you're interested, Lauren and Tay and we did a plans change episode on Instagram live. It's saved on my channel, so just scroll over to my IGTV and you'll see. And it was a huge bummer to hear. That was a really big announcement, and shame on me for not knowing sooner. Honestly, like, I was smacking my hand because the thing with the Instagram algorithm is it's so random. It's gotten so bad. I miss the old days where you would refresh and you would see posts based on the order that it was uploaded that day, or from the last 24 hours. And now it's so random. It's based on like who you watch stuff from and like their post the most. And I don't know. It's that, and it's also random ads, and it also populates posts from people I don't even follow. So it's very confusing. I'm not a fan of it. I hate it very, very much. And that's honestly why I feel like I missed it. Because if a shop or anybody doesn't post regularly, it's very easy to miss their stuff when they do. Because I've noticed I have to intentionally go to some of my favorite shops and pages and like go and intentionally like a bunch of stuff. So I feel like I'm just loving everything because I'm like, where was this on my feed? Partly it's also my fault because I'm not on Instagram so much and scroll through my feed, probably because I'm mostly annoyed by it now. Um, but yeah, it was such a bummer to not know that, and I was like, where where was I? And then if I did see a story, I might have opened it and then not had the opportunity to like read everything, because that's something I do. I don't know if you guys are like this, but if there's like a wall of text in a story, I will try to remember to go back and reread it when I'm not busy, because sometimes I'll open it and then I'll be in the middle of a meeting or busy, and I just, accidentally clicked on that story, or I was just going so fast and I end up missing some information. So it's very helpful when other people do repost and share that I do see their stuff, or I catch, or whatever the case is, because of this dang algorithm. But yeah, such a bummer. So I'm really gonna miss Maria's shop. She did say this isn't like a goodbye forever, or she's hoping it's not, and it's more like a see you later situation. But we just never know what's gonna happen. But I just wish the very, very best for Maria. So Maria, if you are watching, I really do wish you the very best, and take care of yourself and your family. I just want to make sure and hope that you're okay. That's all I ever wish for anybody, is that they're okay and they're healthy and happy and all that good stuff. So, with that being said, I like my love for TwoLilBees definitely grew from Lauren of Plan Mosh Plan. She was like an OG TwoLilBees sticker kit user, and just like always raved about her shop. And I still remember my first couple of kits from TwoLilBees. I was a little bit like intimidated by the new format and just like trying to feel it out and like the style. And then it's just grown on me so much. And now, like, the fact that it's, there's like an end, it's so sad. It really breaks my heart. I still do have a few kits from her shop in my collection that I do plan to use. So I apologize in advance if, you see the kit, but then that shop is no longer in commission. So like I can't obviously refer you to a site to purchase the kits. That's one of the worst things. I feel so bad doing that, like using stuff and then the shop is closed or they're not around anymore, whatever the case may be, on vacation. But, it happens, and I still want to use my stickers, so just know that's going to happen. And I've never really had people make comments about it. Like if they just say like, "Hey, where's this?" I'm like, "Sorry, shop is closed," or whatever, and they're usually pretty chill about it. Okay. Sorry I blurbed through the whole or blabbed, it's a blurb. I blabbed through the entire first half there. I really, really love how this kit and spread turned out. I feel like the green really brought me back to my roots a little bit. And there were pink boxes, so I felt like it was pretty inevitable for me to use pink. I was trying to only use the green and this like tan brown color, but I tried to use at least one pink sticker, like box or, ink swatch every day. I felt like I kind of had to because the bottom washi had pink in it. So had I only stuck with the brown and the green, it would have looked super off because there's pink at the bottom washi. So that's kind of why I elected to at least incorporate one thing of pink every day if I could. But yeah, this is in silver, which is such a pretty color to pair with this. I really love silver. It's honestly, it's actually growing on me as like probably my new favorite foil color. I find this very odd because when I first joined the planner community, like, doing this decoratively, and gold was like my favorite foil color. And then rose gold started to become my favorite foil color, and then now it's like silver. Silver has honestly grown on me so much. Like every single time I use a silver kit, which is not very often actually, I just love how it turns out, and it's just such an ease because you can't mess up silver. Like I just feel like there are so many different tones and shades of rose gold and gold, like it's hit or miss. Not everything is going to match perfectly, but with silver it's like it all matches. So it is very refreshing and it just looks very clean. So I love that about it. But I pulled in a ton of the Gathered Layers collection items. I pulled in the doily and bouquet stickers to mark my meetings. You'll see at the top here on Thursday and all the other days I marked meetings. I also pulled in the like super shallow doilies. Those are beautiful. They're like the mini doilies, and we got a lot of inspo from Lauren to actually make that a sticker in the shop. With Panda Bird Design because we liked that it was already pre-cut. Lauren would cut the tacos that are like the day cover size, and she would make them shallower just to get that little design of the scallop and doily. So we just made that a thing, and we have two sizes. Love them very much. I also adored the ovals that came with this kit, and it just was so much fun. I pulled in only foiled stickers, foiled icons, I mean. So mostly from Crafts by Towie and then a little bit from, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. So the other shop that I pulled in foiled icons from is Planning World. I don't know why I had a major brain fart. Probably because I think she closed for a while, like a good while. And then she came back. I'm not quite sure. I haven't really been following up with like what she's selling, but I don't know if they're very much in line with the kind of planning that I do anymore. So I really am interested to go back to her shop and see what she's doing. But I did miss her shop a lot, and I have been like hoarding all of my stickers from her. I just can't seem to let them go. I feel like that's going to be the same thing with TwoLilBees, but anyways, forgive me that this video is so much faster. It's not faster in the sense that the pace is any different from any of my, or the speed is any different from my other videos. It's just shorter because I did the foundation during a plans change live over on Instagram. So I wasn't filming it at the same time. I just could not deal with trying to film, for YouTube at the top of my, of my desk with my bigger camera and then also filming on Instagram live with like my mini tripod. Like it just was way too much. And I literally think I said at the top of the Instagram live, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna film both. I just don't have the energy to do so. So I just chose not to. And I'm very proud of myself for setting that boundary and honoring how I felt in the moment versus forcing myself to do something which would have made it feel more like a chore. And then I would have hated every minute of it. So I'm very glad that I gave myself that like boundary and I respected how I was feeling. And I just did the base during the live and I love how it turned out. And then it really gave me the space and peace of mind to plan day to day, and it made editing a breeze. So I love that for myself. But anywho, the reason I chose this kit for this week was because this was a super rainy week where I live. And we've just been getting a lot of rain in general. So yes, Mother Nature, we get it. But Tay has been like so like shocked. She's like, why is it raining so much in July? And a lot of like the end of June, it was just like raining so much. And it has been. We've been getting like thunderstorms and like tornado warnings and just like tons of rain. Some of the cities around me are like flooding all the time. Like it's just it's not been the best, which, I think it's kind of also a blessing too, because, our grass is getting water, our plants, our trees, all that good stuff. So I know some areas don't get rain, so I'm just gonna, it's a blessing at the end of the day. But I felt like it was appropriate. The full box on Friday has this umbrella in it, and there's like rain boots and raincoats. It's just so cute and cozy. I love it very much, and it was just really appropriate. I loved this kit. I wanted every reason to use it, so this was like the perfect reason to use this as well. So what else happened this week? I don't know if anything crazy happened this week. Just had dinner with some friends and over the weekend. Oh yeah, my family and I we went to the arcades. Um I can't I'm drawing a blank. We went to an arcade and then also played mini golf and we had dinner as well. Like my little sister invited her friend and it was me, Greg, my mom, and my sister and her friend. It was really cool. And then we grabbed boba as well right afterwards. So it was just like a really fun filled day. And then just lots of like me time in the mornings on the weekend, which has been so nice. And yeah, so that's pretty much been this entire week. It's just been pretty laid back. A lot of the same old things. What I wanted to say was I used the Paper Trail Plans uh, Black History Month quotes and I used one of the quotes at the beginning to, in honor of Juneteenth as well. I also used a Juneteenth script. So I wanted to use that. And I love this quote from Frederick Douglass. It's, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. I've always loved that quote. And I believe in it very much as well. Just like you can't change if you're not, uncomfortable, right? Like you have to deal with those things in order to see progress and growth and to change, and all of that is healthy. So anyways, just filling out my day here. Also did some Ray and Tay graphics. I also thinking about that now. I probably have something to do for Ray and Tay. It's like on my to-do list. I actually use my alarm clock as my to-do list. Let me know. Is that weird? I use my alarm clock a lot to remind me to do things, and like as a project manager, I always need to set alarms anyways for my meetings that happen throughout the day, just because I don't want like my work on my phone, so I have to actually be intentional about in the first thing in the morning, I set alarms 5 minutes prior to my meeting so, I'm ready for it and I don't miss it by accident if I'm because I work from home, so like if I end up throwing a load of laundry or taking Jason on a walk, like I don't end up forgetting that I have a meeting or something like that. All about balance and just keeping myself on track, and that's been what's working for me. So, anyways, I love how this turned out. Also adored how I marked all the like downpour of rain. So that was another thing. We went to go walk Jace, my sister Greg and I, and it just downpoured on us. Like it was like perfectly sunny, and then all of a sudden we were drenched. Thank God I shoved my phone in my bra and hopefully it was good obviously. But anyways, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that you're doing well and I'll chat with you next time. Bye.